Tonight, new photos showing people crowded into homeless shelters. It seemed to be at odds with the city celebrating its new plan to get them help. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas has all sides of this ongoing story.
We arrived at the World Trade Center station, the last stop on the E train, just over an hour before the 1 a.m. shutdown. As trains arrived, officers surveyed each car, ushering the homeless out while asking if they needed key services. Outreach teams stepped in for those who agreed, then put them on waiting shuttle buses, often headed to shelters. Others went to the hospital.
It's not safe. Ride a train on like being a single woman. So I'm kind of glad that they did show up.
In the first week of this initiative, 824 people considered chronically homeless accepted help like this, according to Mayor Bill de Blasio.
So we've got to break the vicious cycle that held people in a life that was truly dangerous and unhealthy and not anything we want to see a human being live in. This is a very promising sign.
But now only 103 remain in shelters. The rest may have stayed for hours or not entered the building at all. We asked those who know firsthand why so many don't stay.
Some abuse, something happens, fights among themselves.
The craziness, the noise, it's like people peeing on the floor.
This picture from the New York Post may begin to explain why. It shows people sleeping on the floor of an overcrowded Bellevue men's shelter. It's why the mayor and city leaders are under fire for touting this initiative as a success, especially raising health concerns. Commissioner Stephen Banks oversees the shelter system.
Those photographs, to me, are heartbreaking. They don't represent our work, and we have to do better, and we will do better.
We contacted the Department of Homeless Services to get more information about this initiative, specifically the metrics used to track it, but they declined our request for an on-camera interview with the commissioner. On Friday morning, vans arrived at a hotel in Long Island City from various stations with just a handful of men, a new protocol that bypasses the shelters altogether. A move homeless advocates say should be widely used and results in better outcomes. Officials say the options depend on each person's needs. By many accounts now, far fewer homeless people are having to be removed from the subways. On this warm night, we found some just outside the entrance of the South Ferry station. Is this initiative helping or just pushing them further into the shadows? Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
And the NYPD initially dedicated more than 1,000 offers to this initiative, but now that number is down to 600.